Hello, everybody. It's Blasted Pistachio. We're coming in raw
Holy
and hard.
shit.
No lube. We're just no opening. We're just coming in hard. That's what we're doing tonight here on Blasted Pistachio, episode 270. 270. Got Mars Comics in here already popping in here. We're gonna do that giveaway here in just a little bit for that. I still have a picture up here of the We Live. Where's my mouse? Damn it, work. I don't have the picture. I think of the We Live.
Mars
Yeah,
Comics already won.
You think so?
Oh,
So there's the We Live comics we're going to be giving away tonight from people who made comments on our videos and stuff going on live chats past few weeks. Let's talk about, because we missed you last week. I did a quick video and then I went live again on Monday, kind of talked about some stuff, talking about paring down my collection, what I'm looking to kind of focus on moving forward, getting away from that buying everything out there every week, where I'm spending, 60, 80 bucks a week. Now I'm trying to pare that down. I think my normal order form is probably right around 250, 300 bucks for out of previous. This month was 100 of my order form. So I'm definitely paring stuff down. So my hair is just all messy tonight.
I mean, there ain't a whole lot of good stuff coming out. I mean, I don't know. It might just be me, but I've never been an independent guy.
Yeah.
But the independents are better than what Marvel and DC are putting out.
See, that's we were talking in the off air. I sold a few books last week on eBay, and it's like I have a whole bunch of books here. It's like, okay, dude, I'm kind of running out of room. I want to get rid of some other stuff, but it's like they're all dollar books. And how do you sell dollar books without going to a con, without going to somewhere else? And I don't want to post those on eBay. That's too much work, and it's too much money out of my pocket.
Do you have a book exchange or a used bookstore? They'll buy them.
Oh, my comic book store will probably buy them at a rate, or maybe even give me money back towards stuff, depending on what it was. They're not going to buy Her Secret Love from me that I bought. Those books. They're not going to be able to sell those. But I mean, I'm sure I'd probably take some of those in and get credit on them if I wanted to try, but I'm not going to do that. What'd she say? It's been missed YouTube shows. I love. It's a tax season, so I'm almost back to normal after next week. I think I remember you saying something about you work either 2 jobs during this time or you're working a lot of overtime, Mars. I think it was you was saying that. So pretty crazy. But watching a few things. I watched Moon Knight episode 3, which wasn't my favorite.
Me and you, we haven't talked personally, about Moon Knight. Uh-huh. What do you think of it?
I really like the first 2 episodes a lot. 3rd episode kind of failed on me a little bit. I don't know why that was. This did not hit me as hard. What about you?
I'm enjoying it too. I just posted it in our Facebook Messenger. They got a bunch of Funkos coming out. They just announced the Khonshu Pop. I called that. I said, God damn, that needs to be a Funko. And I already pre-ordered it. I manage an office accounting stuff.
Okay.
But I'm really enjoying it. My wife said she's done. She don't want to watch anymore. She can't get into it. His split personalities. I don't know. I'm gonna try to convince her. It's supposed to pick up now. The rumors, but I'm enjoying it. I've always liked Moon Knight though, so
it's only 6 episodes long, something like that. It's pretty short run. My wife likes it enough. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Moon Knight character. I never read very many of his comics. I have Moon Knight #1 that came out like in the late 70s or maybe even early 80s. I have that book.
The one with Frenchie and all of them on the bottom?
I think so, yeah. It shows Moon Knight up top in the center and the 3 different personalities or whatever at the bottom. Or whatever this, yeah. So I have that book. I had not read it, but meaning to pull it out to kind of read it. But no, my wife's been digging it quite a bit too. We actually stayed up a little later on Wednesday just to watch it that night. We stayed up till midnight to watch it. one part I really dug, and it kind of gave me that whole nerd geek kind of like excitement, is when he jumped up in the air and his cape did that crescent thing. You know,
oh yeah.
That was pretty badass. But I don't know, something about it just did not hit me as good as the first couple ones. But it's so good. I'm definitely going to be checking it out. I think it's probably my my favorite of the Disney Plus shows. Of course, you say that every time a new one comes out, right? I mean, I really liked Hawkeye, but I think I like this one a little bit more.
So. Oh no, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the year. Who's texting me?
No, I'm not there, Mike. City, I'm not touching you.
Bird City Comics.
Bird City Comics?
Yeah. I get alerts from them.
Oh, I thought they were in the chat or something. We got Rerun Trading in here as well. Did the fourth like on our show. Definitely appreciate that. What else have you been watching? Anything else the past couple weeks, Mike?
Like I said, we haven't done a show. We didn't do a show, and then I was incapacitated. I went and saw Morbius. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it better than Venom.
Oh, really?
I think he did a good job portraying the character. Yeah, it's nothing special by no means, but I enjoyed it. So,
see, now you're making me thinking that I want to go see it in the theater, because I was dead set against it. Like, my daughter really wanted to watch it. And I'm like, no way, I'm not watching that. I've heard it's garbage.
Really, you didn't see it yet?
I haven't seen it yet. No. Maybe it might be one I go see on Sunday, like in the matinee, where I'm only paying $7 a ticket for to go see it. Maybe
we went like first showing on a Tuesday where no one was in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So
we saw the new Fantastic Beasts last night. My wife's a big Potterhead. I'm not. I watched all the Harry Potters. I've seen all the Fantastic Beasts, but I'm not really entrenched in that world, you know. And the Fantastic Beasts, I know I've seen them. I couldn't really tell you what really happened in them, so it was just kind of more of like a bottom for my wife, and we just went as a family and went and saw it. And my daughter's really getting into Pokemon cards now. I don't know where this is coming from. She said there's some Pokemons that are really expensive, and then she's like thinking that she's going to do that, and I'm like, you know, that speculation market, just like comic books, you know. I'm trying to convince her, like, hey, you know, just because you go get a Pokemon card doesn't mean they're going to be worth money, you know. But
yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, and one of the beasts that they bring up is the main beast of the story. It's this little deer-looking thing, and it's the most rare and fantastical beast of all of this Harry Potter world. And I leaned over to my daughter. I said, "That must be a Charizard," you know, and just because it harkened back to that Pokemon stuff. The other show I started watching today, because I took today off work. I'm still not 100%. I've been nothing but Dayquil and throat lozenges all day long, trying to get prepped for coming on tonight, so you can hear one rolling around my mouth. I watched this. I watched Outer Range with Josh Brolin.
I heard about that.
That came out yesterday, the 16th, or today the 15th. I forgot. Whatever. The first two episodes are out on Amazon Prime. I watched those today. If you like Yellowstone, the Western Yellowstone, with a really big sci-fi twist, I think you're gonna like it, because it's about this rancher. You find this big black hole in the middle of his property, and he's trying to figure out what's going on with it. He doesn't know. And he's got this other family that owns property next to him. They're saying that part of his property is his. There's this land kind of argument back and forth. And one of the evil guys, his son gets killed, and he ends up throwing him down in the black hole. And they're still trying to figure out what's going on with this black hole. And they're revealing just a little bit each time. So I think it's something I'm going to follow through on with that too. Got another comment in the chat. What's it say? Step in to say a quick hello, guys. I got to go, headed out in a few. So he is on there. I'm going to, since Sparks jumped in here, I'm going to add him on this list for this giveaway for this We Live comic here we'll be doing away. given away here shortly, and I will reveal the. Make sure you come back and check it out. See you won, and get a hold of us if you did. I'm trying to think anything else I've been watching. Ocean's 11. I love Ocean's 11. I don't know how many times I've seen that movie, but it's one of those kind of, robbery or montage or movies with a whole bunch of actors in them. I just love those kind of movies. So, okay, let's jump into the comics this week. I said I only read 6. You said you read 8. So it might be a quick show.
I read 8 and I have an honorable mention.
Oh, okay. Let's jump into the first book. Let's jump into A Town Called Terror, #1 by Image Comics. Kind of looks like a little Freddy Krueger going on the very cover on that one.
Awesome cover. If I could find it.
So, like I said, paring down on some of the comics I'm picking up, I think Image is probably one that I normally would pick up because it generally is pretty good. It kind of depends on the writer too, right? So I may not. So we got this story at the very beginning of it. There's this dude putting his body together on a slab, and then when he puts his head on, the dude comes alive and he says, "Dude, you could have put my head on first," something like that. So apparently this guy can die, get torn apart, and then be put back together and resurrected. And then we go to this little brown chicken, brown cow scene where the girl and this guy are having sex in the bedroom. And somebody comes busting in, shoots the girl in the neck like she's a hippo in an African freaking river, knocks her out, and carries the dude out. I'm like, dude, if you wanted to leave your wife, you could have done it a lot easier way than that. You didn't have to freaking trank her, But she ended up dragging it out. Apparently, this dude just getting torn apart is his dad. He hasn't been home in a long time, and he's like, and it's the backstory on him and his dad a little bit, and how the relationship's not good. And then we got the wife at home, confused because her husband's missing. She doesn't know what's going on. The police aren't helping anything. It just did not give me enough to grab onto to want to pick up the second issue, unfortunately. It just did not give me that little tidbit I needed. So it's a blast for me. What do you think, Mike?
I'm stashing it because I want to pick up issue 2 to find out what this town's all about. The town's actually called Terror. I thought it was, just the title, but I wanted to find out what's up with his dad. I want to find out more about this town. So I am stashing it because I want to read issue number 2. 2.
El Duce.
Great cover by Tony Daniel.
Yeah, I thought that was Tony Daniel because I thought it said S. Daniel or something on the bottom corner. Yeah, Tony Daniel. Does. Yeah.
So that is this his dad?
Look who showed up in the chat.
It's stashed like my best friend Michael. Great minds think alike.
Why am I not seeing his last little comment there? A Town Called Terror was a good read for me. Stashed like my best friend Michael. Isn't that sweet? No, buddy. Oh, what do you got for your next book, Mike?
My next book is Vanity, #1.
Yep, I got that one here too.
So this is the story, basically, of what's her name? Countess Elizabeth Bathory. Bathory? Am I saying that right? Bathtub?
I'm not sure.
If you are unfamiliar with her, don't read this book until you go watch a fucking YouTube video, a biography on her, because that's one sick bitch. She would torture her what do you call her workers, her handmaidens, and sexually, and just go watch a YouTube biography on her. She was an evil woman. Evil woman. I thought this was pretty good. The book was pretty good as well. But the art is fucking terrible. Terrible fucking art. So I don't think I'm going to be picking up issue 2 because I watched the documentary on her, and I've heard enough. Tony Daniel, is he the guy from that show, Who's the Boss? Yes. Yes, it is double S.
Yeah. So I didn't know this was actually based off a real person. I mean, it was
really?
very much. It seemed like it was, a story ripped out of those times, because it seemed very period accurate to me, of all the period piece movies and stuff I've watched with my wife and the older shows like that. So it's just definitely something more like I think my wife would like, because that's the kind of shows she likes to watch. So I'm definitely going to have to go check out that YouTube and kind of get an idea of what.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of biographies on her.
Okay.
That interesting woman. She was very, very sickly as a child, and then it's interesting.
So she's the one that gets the not bloodlet, but she's the one that has her period and gets married, betrothed to the other guy. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Right at the beginning, there's an introduction. I don't know if he's the writer. Introduction by Mark, creator of Vampire the Masquerade, who kind of writes a little introduction to the Countess, but it's really hard to read, really small.
Yeah, that's why I was just pulling my glasses out. Because I definitely didn't read that. Yeah, I can read it with my glasses on, but man, no way with that.
Here, like it says right here, Bathory was responsible for the death of 50 girls. Many more. Yeah, she was something.
What was her name? Count Bathory?
Count Elizabeth Bathory. Bathory.
Oh, there she is right there. Second, if I go to YouTube, it's the second, let's put Count Eliz, and then it's the Blood Countess.
The Blood Countess, yes.
Okay. The 16th century killer, absolute crime. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely have to go check that out then, for sure.
Yeah, check it out.
What's, yeah. So, yeah, same thing. I remember Steve at Rogue City Comics was saying, he goes, I bet you this was a cover buy for you. And I said, I don't know. I don't remember. And he goes, because the art inside sucks. It's saying, it's kind of scratchy art. It's not really that great. But it's not one I'll be picking up for sure. Like I said, it's kind of when you start to think subjectively about your collection and what you want to buy, this is not one of them. So,
yeah, definitely go watch a biography on her. You'll learn all you need to know.
Okay, let's talk about this. What is it called? Is it just called Image?
Oh God.
Issue 1. I think it's just called Image.
It is.
So this is a whole bunch of short stories introducing a whole bunch of new characters and stuff like that. I wasn't sure. I thought, okay, you know how they do a lot of times, they'll throw like a few pages in there of one character and then they'll release the book later on, right? The 1 through whatever. But it seemed like they have an issue 2 coming out. So I'm wondering if each one of these short stories are going to continue on into issue 2. I don't know how they're going to do that, but that's what it seemed like to me. There were a few stories I absolutely liked in here, and there were some that are absolute garbage. You didn't like any of them?
The first one written by what's his name? Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
Where the guy's in prison.
The Blizzard
kind of piqued my interest. The Blizzard, yeah. The Scotty Young one was Scotty Young.
Yeah,
I was hoping for something else with this.
So the Blizzard was good. I liked Old Dog to Drop. That was kind of interesting about the older guy that's going. Kind of reminded me of very Sin City. The Marv kind of character going in, the grizzled vet who's going in and he's just a badass. And he's getting stabbed and shot and everything else. That was kind of interesting. Gospel for the New Century. I don't know if I remember that one. Oh, that's that. Yeah, no, that's a demon chick that's I don't know what the hell up with that.
Oh my god, I don't know that. Fuck that.
The Kaya one was okay, I guess. The one about the one hunter and the girl, I guess it's a girl who lived like with the kings and all. She had a servants, so she's learning how to kind of live off the land. That one was pretty good. How about, did you like, you had to like this one, the Hopeless? That's where the old lady has the virtual reality and she's wanting more of a challenge. You didn't like that one?
All right. See, all right. So this is actually celebrating Image's 30th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
On the front, on the cover, they got Radiant Black. They got the Radiant Black character reading a Youngblood book. I was hoping for some, get all the original creators in here and do some Youngblood stuff, do some Wetwork stuff, maybe some Wildcats, Spawn, anything. But so I was expecting something totally different, but it wasn't. So that's why I didn't like it.
I like the last story too.
I
don't know. Look at what's it called. Gehenna, whatever. The black and white kind of a Punisher looking one where she's the female and she has the kid. That was kind of cool. I like the grittiness of that art there too. It's just black and white though. But they talk about Image trying to get into the superhero genre with Radiant Black, right? Well, that's how they started. They started with the superhero genre way back with Wildcats, with Youngblood, with Aldo. Those are all superhero books. So I don't know why they're saying that they're trying to build this get into the superhero world when they've been in it for 30 years.
I mean, yeah, Spawn's still going on, Savage Dragon's still going on.
Yeah.
Youngblood is still going on in Rob Liefeld's head. I don't know.
Okay. Moving on. What other book you got, Mike?
I picked up Immortal Red Sonja.
I didn't get that one.
There are a lot of Red Sonja books, a lot of Vampirella. Does anyone know if they made it? I have no clue. All I know is that Image with the exclamation mark is going to continue on. I guess those stories in there are going to continue, but I don't know if they'll be made into books. But Immortal Red Sonja, there's a lot of Red Sonja books, a lot of Vampirella books, all that bullshit. To me, they're all the same. This one was a little different. It's actually pretty good. They're kind of tying in the King Arthur lore into Red Sonja, and in this one, she finds a piece. She finds a piece of chainmail. She don't have her chainmail bikini in this. It's a full piece of chainmail that's cursed, and she has to break it. And from what I understood by reading this, the chainmail is cursed by King Arthur, and that's really it. Art is solid, so I might continue on with this one.
Who's the artist in that book?
Let me look it up.
I mean, there have been a couple of Red Sonja books that came out recently that I really dug the art in. I thought they were really good. But mainly the Red Sonjas have been cover buys for me.
Oh, man. Where the fuck? So we got on this book Dan Abnett, Alessandro Miracolo. It doesn't say who the writer is, who the artist is. Ellie Wright, Jeff Eckelberry, and Nate Cosby. I don't know.
Image can get their book sales up if they got a Mike's Only Fans page as the comic book series.
You leave my OnlyFans page alone.
Most of his content is hidden behind a pay-per-view wall, though, so you got to pay for all that. That's not the free stuff. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway real quick right in the middle of the show here. Let me add it to the stream.
Let's give it away.
There we go. Give it away now. So we got the names on there. Poor Mike, Mars Comics, Double S, Second Street Marvel, Rerun Trading, Hoarder's Hide, Miss So, Sleepy Reader, I Collect a Lot, Tyrone Prince, Curtis Ross, and Sparks Comics. So I'm going to go ahead and give this wheel a spin live. Here we go.
If Double S wins, I want a redraw.
Okay, we'll do a runner-up. There we go. Winner is I Collect a Lot. There we go. So make sure you get a hold of me. I know I haven't talked to you at all in any of the social media, so get a hold of me and we'll get those two out to you. So thank you for being part of our show here at the Blast It or Stash It Studios, or whatever you want to call them. Notice my lights are red behind me right now. That's because I don't know why my new TV I got back here, the remote controls those lights too. So I turn the power off on the TV and it changes the color of the lights. So they're back to a different color. I didn't care. I didn't want to mess with them. Okay. Moving on. Let's talk about Flashpoint Beyond Zero.
What?
I actually enjoyed this book. Now, I wasn't collecting comics when Flashpoint happened. So, I mean, I know the basic premise. So, Bruce died and Thomas Wayne took over the role of Batman, but more of a vengeful Batman where he had no problem with killing and all that stuff. So, this one here, the timeline's messed up again. He thought he had fixed it. So, he's trying to go to the Flash and say, hey, and Flash doesn't remember anything of what happened. He's saying you need to fix it. You need to get your powers back. You need to do this because he's not Flash at this time. He's still just Barry Allen. And so Thomas Wayne straps him to a freaking electric chair and has the aluminum sulfide or whatever it is there ready to have that chain reaction to where he gets the powers of the Flash. But I forgot who it was that came in. It was
God damn it.
Aquaman. Aquaman's cronies or whoever. And they end up shooting the chemical reaction, which changes the process, which electrocutes Barry Allen and chair and kills him. So that was pretty badass. And they go down to it now. Now he's on this vengeful thing trying to kill the Aquaman's cronies. But then we also get this reveal at the end of this girl, boy, I'm not sure what it is on the tank, and I don't know who that is on the Batmobile.
Let me see.
But I actually enjoyed this book a lot. I thought it was really good. Like I said, I didn't read Flashpoint before, but kind of getting this darker, gritty Batman to where he's not opposed to killing people is kind of a cool concept. Although he's an older dude, of course, but this was good. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. Did you see that, Mike? Who that is?
The kid's talking about. I'm assuming Rip Hunter, and I'm assuming this kid's part of the. It's talking about the Time Masters. I don't know. I don't know if he's new or.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got a raccoon hat.
Yeah, he does. He does. I made that for him and sent it out. Of a raccoon I personally skinned here in Oregon.
I thought so.
But this was actually a stash for me. I actually enjoyed this. So this is the prequel to number 1, is coming out whenever here coming up. But I think I'm definitely going to be buying some of this stuff. Although I'm hoping it's not going to go full all the titles tying in with all of it. That's my concern with it. But it's a stash. What do you think about it, Mike?
Yeah, I liked it too, but I'm along the same boat as you. I wasn't reading during Flashpoint. I know of Flashpoint. I've seen the animated stuff. Yeah, so I want to see what happens. Yep.
Okay. I've only got 2 of the books that I read this week. I got 2 I didn't read, but you're up with your next book.
I have one more new book, and it's probably my pick of the week.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
And it's Midnight Rose.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh man, you missed out on something spectacular here.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even take notes. So basically, this is a Poison Ivy book. If like adults wrote Poison Ivy.
Oh really?
Oh, it's so good. So good. It's bloody, violent. Like, so I don't know how she got her powers, but when her mom was pregnant with her, a comet flew over the sky and did something. I don't know, but the mother dies in childbirth, and they show her dead body, and like out of her vagina is like this big growth of plants. And it shows this. This is just a one shot, and it shows this kid growing up. And then as she gets to an adult, her boyfriend cheats on her. She ends up killing him, and it shows all the way up to like when she gets old, and then at the end she passes away. And when she dies, she kind of turns into a tree and plants seeds, and from these seeds, like versions of her, younger versions of her, appear. Like, let me just show you. It is good. Do you want
So
to
it
see the
sounds like
vagina?
she had sex maybe with Aubrey from Little Shop of Horrors, right? Feed
Maybe.
me, Seymour. Feed me. Let me make you big, Mike.
That's the end. Where
let me rub your chlorophyll and make you big. There you go. That's the end, huh?
That's the seedlings. What group?
Oh, yeah, I'd take the seedlings.
Let's see if I can't find some more.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Discovery Bay's jumping in here.
Discovery Bay. Here's her mother's dead body with all the goods hanging out.
Oh, that's lovely, I guess.
Yeah, so she was born from that growth.
So she had sex from Aubrey too, from Little Shop of Horrors, and then this is the Aubrey and her spawn. That's what I'm hearing. Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, very very violent Poison Ivy. If you dig Poison Ivy and gore and violence, pick this one up. It's my pick of the week.
Ooh, pick of the week.
Bizarre tale of loneliness, love, and what happens when you can't help but give in to the vengeance growing deep within inside yourself.
They left out a word. Deep inside your vagina.
And it's like she murders all these people. She like plants seeds in them, and they like turn into like flowers and leaves and shit. And it's like the detectives can't find a body, so she's getting away with all this stuff. It's awesome. Let me make you big, Mike.
It sounds dirty. Do a little ASMR there. Let's make it big.
What are you talking about?
My cover of the week. It's my cover of the week, and that's the only thing it is.
What's that?
And it is Batman Catwoman number 11. I love that cover. Absolutely love that cover. I don't know who the artist is on that, but it's just a cool with the Catwoman bat. I had to put it in Mylar. That'd make it look pretty. With the lamppost and the light up behind him and that circle, the yellow and the black. Dude, I don't know. Just a sweet cover for me. I actually love it. I don't know if you listened to the show last week, Mike. I was talking about Tom King and his writing and what he's doing with What's the other Batman book he's writing right now? Oh, what's the name of it? He bounces around in timelines, which drives me nuts because I read so many books. I can't remember, like, I need to have a connected timeline. So and it's hard to read that, and that's how that is too. It kind of bounces around a lot, and it's hard for me to follow on what's going on. So we got one more issue left in that Batman Catwoman, which I'll probably try to sit down and read all 12 issues together. But like I said before, it would be so nice to be able to take and cut Tom King's books up and put them in sequential order, read them that way, and I might have a better understanding of what's going on. It's the whole flip-flopping around in timelines and stuff like that to try to keep something secret until the end. You can do it right, but I don't think Tom King does it right. I think he does it wrong where I can't follow the damn book.
He does it on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. To confuse your reader. I don't know what the next big con is. I talked about that. So I may not do any cons this year. Not sure yet what's going on. I talked about maybe going to Rose City Comic Con because that's in the fall. It's right around my birthday. And so I may go to that. Still picking up that Tom King Trash Huey and Batman Killing Time Huey. I don't know why I know that. I don't know why I know. I don't know why he's saying that.
I don't understand what he's trying to.
No. But yeah, that was an amazing cover though, dude. I love that cover. So did you read that one, Mike? Are you still picking up Batman Catwoman?
No.
What else you got? I only got one book left, and that's Elektra.
That's my honorable mention because I read half of it. I never finished it.
Oh, that's your honorable mention?
Yeah.
They didn't have any really cool covers for this one. I was hoping they would. At least I didn't see any real cool covers. I don't know a whole lot about Typhoid Mary. Does she normally have a split personality?
Yeah. Yeah.
She definitely looks a little like Harley Quinn in here.
This is the real cool cover.
Oh yeah, you just bought that this week, right?
Yes, sir. I said I was going to get it this year. So.
So what is you read? Did you read the first story, or did you get through the first story at all?
I got to the part where after the fight, Elektra has her tied to that chair.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you missed the other parts.
Then I couldn't poop no more, so I stopped reading it.
I don't read this stuff on the toilet. I don't. I got to read it up in my bedroom or down the living room in my reading spot down there. A lot of man hating going on in this issue, for sure.
Yeah.
Typhoid Mary, I guess, maybe has a bad relationship with men. Is that kind of what her backstory is too?
Not from what all the reviews I've seen on YouTube. That's totally out of her character, I think. I mean, she's married to the Kingpin now.
Yeah, I saw that. And apparently she likes a little dominatrix stuff too, because Kingpin grabbed her by the back of their hair, her braids, and she kind of went, oh. You know, that whole little panel.
Huh? What did she do?
I'm not going to do it again. Where is it? There. Yeah, she's like right there. The panel where he like grabs her hair and yanks it back, and she kind of cringes at first, but then she gives that stupid little like, oh yeah, Daddy Kingpin, me likey. You know.
So she never made that noise. You just threw it in there.
I did. Because that's the noise that popped into my head when I saw those two panels. Like, oh. I like it. Typhoid Mary like it when Daddy Kingpin pull hair, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. This did not get to me at all. And there's a couple other stories in here as well. There's one where Daredevil and Elektra are doing their dance on the rooftop, and that's like their date night. They do the whole I've had the time of my life. You know, where they do the whole Dirty Dancing scene. And no way, dude. I only picked it up because it was issue 100. And just wanted to give it a read. And I didn't like it. Not at all. It's a blast for me. You liked it. Your honorable mention, huh?
I liked the first half. I got to go back and read the rest of it.
Miss So finally jumped in here. Evening, all. Working late, but wanted to check in. And Double S had asked, we picked up Nightmare Country #1. I think that's part of the Sandman universe, if I'm not mistaken.
So the ones my shop got in were damaged. I don't, whatever. But I do have a copy coming. I really want to read it. I love the what's his name? The Corinthian or the Corinthian. How was it? Double S.
It was on my pull list, and I talked to Steve, the owner, and I said, if I would have saw this was part of the Sandman universe, I wouldn't even ordered it. And so he said, fine, I'll just take it. I'll put it back on the shelf. So I didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Kingpin the boss when he takes Typhoid Mary to Pound Town, huh, Huey?
Do you see the size difference they drew? How Kingpin's drawn, and
yeah, I know, dude's massive. He'd be splitting Typhoid Mary right down the middle so she could have a half for each personality. Jim. Do you read anything else this week, Mike?
Yeah, 2 other books. I gave it a second chance. Captain Carter #2.
I didn't pick up the first one.
Yeah, the first one was okay. This one, hey, guess what? Captain Carter's fighting Hydra. Woohoo! For like
original
a page. And then there's dialogue, sitting around, dialogue, standing, dialogue. Fights Hydra. Dialogue. I'm done. I gave it a second chance. Blast. Last book I read, What If Miles Morales Became Wolverine? This is pretty decent, actually. I kind of dug the Captain America one. Did I take notes on this? I think I did. So in this one, Miles, his mutant powers are starting to emerge. His claws are they're like nubs. They're like boop, boop, boop. And he's got actually 4 claws instead of 3. Whatever. But he keeps trying to go to his parents and be like, hey, what the fuck is all this?
I got nubs, man. Help me out.
Yeah, it's like getting an erection the first time. You're like, what is that?
I didn't talk to my parents the first time I got one of those.
Well, you should have.
Yeah, I probably should have. Probably got a lot more education.
I just got a book. That was before the internet. Let me stop.
It's called Penthouse.
But yeah, so his parents want nothing to do with him. Go away. Go to your room. Go do something. So he ends up running away. He actually gets kidnapped. I forgot what the company's called, but that's how he gets his adamantium bonded to his skeleton and all that. His uncle's actually Sabretooth in this. And if you've been reading Miles, you know who all these characters are. Genki is actually Professor X. He shows up at the end, tries to recruit him. That was all right. It was fun. Next one we'll get is What If Miles Morales Became the Hulk? Why are they doing these? I don't know.
Miles Morales is popular right now.
Yeah.
Miles Morales' parents probably told him, don't go in your bedroom and start rubbing those nubs. You'll turn blind just like that guy's from Hell's Kitchen. Did you pick up DC Flashpoint Beyond #1? That didn't come out this week. #0 came out this week, right?
Yeah.
#0 came out this week.
Other books I have that I didn't read. I know, Dave, you didn't like the first one, but hit me number 2, Barbarian Kung Fu. Money grab.
Money grab.
That's exactly right. Venom number 7. Haven't read it. Evil Ernie number 5. What else? Life Zero, which I really been enjoying, number 3. I should have read this. Stellar art in this book. Where we at? Miles Morales number 37. And Noctera number 9.
I'm looking forward to gosh dang, who's doing a Daredevil run right now, or he has been doing Daredevil, the writer behind that.
Chip Zdarsky.
Zdarsky, yeah, he's supposed to be taking over Batman here pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to what he's gonna do with Batman. So get going on there. Oh, they're chit chat. Yeah, I picked up issue 7 on that too. Venom. I haven't read that one. And the other one I picked up was mainly just a cover by. That's because it's Adam Hughes, and that's Batman 89 number 5, the Batman and Catwoman cover.
Oh yeah, I have that coming. Speaking of Adam Hughes, so can anyone tell me this reference? What this Mighty Taco? This, I think I figured out the number. If you flip it upside down, it says boobless.
Does it say boobless?
Deceit plot. Or Mighty Deceit Taco plot. Plop? I have no clue. But
Bloobless? You said bloob?
Boob.
Bloob.
Boobless.
There's no 2 O's?
Yeah, there is.
Where? Oh, the number. You're talking about the number.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the letters flip backwards. Set something up. Oh. Yeah, I got that book coming. It's supposed to be here Monday. I'm still waiting on my Elvira action figure or thing to get here.
I haven't got it yet either. I have it coming too.
I ordered mine through Gamefly. I'm not sure where you ordered yours.
Probably Entertainment Earth or Clark Toys or something. Shout out these guys. Daggett's Comics. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, eBay.
Marvel's still working at what if Michael gave Double S that Usagi Yojimbo comic book. It might come out this summer.
It's been delayed infinitely.
What's that? Is that you order that online?
I ordered a copy of TMNT number 127. The first appearance of Venus.
Yeah, I had the first appearance of that first female turtle.
Jenica?
Yeah.
Actually, if you wanna go by the you want to get technical about it, Venus was first.
How so?
In the cartoon.
In the cartoon, but not in the comic?
This is her first appearance in the comic, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They sent me 2 copies.
Kevin
Eastman.
You probably ordered 2, just like you ordered 10 of those Negan Lives.
Yeah, well, my used bookstore's got all my copies of Negan Lives now.
Oh, do you trade them in?
Yeah, yeah. And then everybody already saw this already. I picked up my copy of Daredevil 168.
That's one of them I'm missing in that Miller run.
I got most of them now, I think. I have her death. I have to look that up. Shop got a lot of keys in. Iron Man #1, Amazing 129, first Boba Fett, first Black Panther. Can't afford any of them.
Yeah.
I think he wants 2,200 for the 129.
Yeah, I don't know what I could sell mine for. Mine's probably about a 4 or 4.5 to 5.0, right around there. I think that's worth a chunk. I don't know, honestly. Any more comics or anything else this week, Mike?
No. Go check me out on TikTok for any Funkos. I didn't really get any this week. I'm starting to get them now in the mail. Here's a sneak preview. I got Magic, the Walgreens exclusive. You could do magic. And I got Bishop.
You have to actually go to Walgreens to pick them up?
No. I went to the website.
Where do you order them?
The Walgreens website.
Oh, I didn't know you could order it through Walgreens. I didn't know Walgreens had that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to check that out,
Stick with me, man. I'll show you the way.
Yeah, but you also have an inside track where you go to all these stores and you get behind the scenes and you go, hey, I want that, I want that, I want that.
Yeah,
hide them,
I wish it worked like that.
Now, I miss you working for the one place where you used to send me magazines for free because the other person would just throw the magazines away.
That was Farm Fresh, yeah.
Yeah, I missed that because you'd send me free magazines and shit all the time.
So I tried to order that Lethal Protector Funko Pop, and anywhere I went, it sold out immediately. So, but I'm going to get my hands on it. You could also go to like Walmart and Target and buy pops too, pre-order pops. So.
I'm not looking. I'm looking at the Walgreens website.
Just type in Funko. Do a search and type in Funko.
Funko. Uh-oh. You son of a bitch.
I do have the Moon Knight comic book one coming. I think there's one other comic book one coming. I have the Todd McFarlane Batman coming.
Oh, yeah, I see right here. Wow. I didn't know you could do that. I kind of like that one, the Marvel Spider-Man Spirit Spider. That's kind of a cool looking one.
Don't go down that road. Don't do it.
I won't go down that road. Says not sold in stores.
Which one? Mean?
The Spirit Spider. That's a Gamerverse one. I don't care about those.
I got another.
Okay.
From Masters of the Universe, Snout Spout.
That's
you like
Mike's
snout?
That's Mike's porn stage name. Snout Spout. His OnlyFans. Okay. With that note, as Mike is stroking his snout spout, we're probably going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Anything else before we get out of here, Mike?
What was your pick of the week? Did you have a pick of the week?
My pick of the week was, I'd say it's probably going to be the Flashpoint Zero. Flashpoint Beyond Zero. I think that's going to be my pick of the week. Last minute things before you bounce out of here?
No, sir.
Okay. Whether you blast it, whether you shash it, happy reading, and we'll catch you guys at least next Friday, maybe Monday. I don't know, depending on what I'm feeling Monday, what I got going on, and maybe I might jump on and do a little impromptu thing, but we'll maybe check it later. So we're on out of here. Let's try to find something. Do I have anything here? Let's do this. Oh, I didn't add it on here. Give me 1 second. Let me add this on. Now you know what? I'm just gonna end it with something else. Let's just end it with this. Later, guys.